Howdy, folks. How's everyone doing on this Monday night? Since I didn't go on yesterday, I figured I'd come on today. Went on live at lunch for a little while. We had absolute mayhem, or yes, he'll just go by mayhem. He's cool with just going by that. Showing off his new Telecaster and excuse me. Yeah, so that's what's happening there. Hey, who's that? Mr. BHB. Is that Bruce? Who else we got here? R2, R3 locking nuts in the house, it looks like. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I said earlier I might go on or not. This is, I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. Internet's been up and down again at home. Hey, Scott Nickerson. So I got the chat going over here. All right, I realized my hand goes off camera. I'm just using my phone. Got the old laptop here with just the chat on a pop out, so I don't have any video even paused or anything. Try to free up as much bandwidth as I can. I'm looking at getting better internet. I know, guys, it could be better, and it's not for lack of trying. It's, you guys know. Hey, Dry Heat 480's in the house. So I got that chat happening in 2 spots, and I figure, you know, we'll go as long as the internet holds out and see how it goes. Sean Zimmerman's in the house, our metal stage. Geez, everybody's popping in on a Monday night. Yeah, I figure, you know, why not, right? That's weird, I got chat going. 2 things, it's just distracting. So, I don't know. Free chat about whatever we want to do. Didn't have a plan, you know, whether work on a guitar or, you know, just chat or play music. Just play by ear. But I figure I'd go this way, that way. It leaves the options open, you know, because you go through on the laptop and it compresses the sound, and yeah, you can't play music and stuff. So we like music, isn't that the whole point? Wow, 7 thumbs ups already. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Everyone's saying howdy to each other. So anything you guys want to cover, you know, any news or anything? How was your weekends? Hope it's all well. Mr. Bruce got his new Wolfie there on Friday, opened it up Saturday, and posted a video. If you guys haven't checked it out, I think he's got to be one of the first guys to have a unboxing. You know, I wouldn't call it a demo or review. Well, it wouldn't be a demo because he didn't plug it in and play it, but or review or anything. But you know, an unboxing of the Candy Apple Red Wolfgang. Don't ask me. I don't know if it's special, standard. I don't know anything. It's a Wolfgang to me. They all. You know, I understand the differences between a Chinese build, a Mexican build, a US build, but of any guitar, but when it comes, I have no idea. They're all the same to me. Hey, Michael Bishop. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Wow, chat's flying. Wolfgang Special. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Candy Apple Red, matching headstock, pretty sweet. Yeah. Bruce was saying it plays better than it looks, if you can believe that. And I noticed a lot of the comments. Bruce, what was it? Johnny Bean shared that on Facebook, and a couple of things I noticed. I was reading the comments, and I agree. Like, you did well showing off the body finish and how beautiful it looked, and the color really came across well. Yeah. Oh, I'm shivering. So I drove through combination of rain and sleet on the drive home after we had freezing rain all weekend. Oh, dude. Yeah, it sucks. It's only a few degrees above freezing, and yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I think you're right, Sinner. It says that's the best looking Wolfgang I've ever seen. I would tend to agree. Oh, we got what, 8 people watching, 9 thumbs ups according to this dealie over here. I can't tell over here because I don't have actual excuse me, YouTube open again. Now that I know you can pop out the chat like this. Good idea. That's a good question. Is Bruce going to do a new avatar? Yeah, he's agreeing. Yeah, good looking Wolfgang. Oh yeah. I think our little community is all aware of Mr. Bruce's Wolfgang, and then a few, because he was telling me the views again. Hey, Hunter. And yeah, he's getting really cool amount of views. Man, at least my tray thought, oh, man, I was busy at work today, and oh, yeah, my brain's fried. So if I seem distracted, that's why. Fender Guru, good to see you, brother. Yeah, got all kinds of people popping in here. Good to see. Oh, dude. R2 asking, yeah, the weather, it sucks. There was, what is it? I left today 4 inches of snow and enough ice on top of it that it didn't crush at all. Hunter knows. We're local. He's local to me. Yeah, the rain has just sucked. So, yeah, and then it's rained all day, melted a fair amount of it, but I still had a heck of a time getting in my driveway. So, yeah, because there's a bit of a hill. So, oh, yeah. So hopefully tomorrow it's going to keep raining. Oh, if you guys don't know, there's a creek, runs next to my property. I showed it off on one video once. Holy crap, it's 18 inches higher than normal, I'd say. Now, granted, the banks, there's what? It could rise 2.5, 3 feet before we have to worry about it. Well, I don't. Anyways, we're more up on a hill. I'm thinking more of my neighbors that live right around there. Yeah, they're hooped if it goes up about 3 feet. Here we got a question. Thank you, Dry Heat. A question. We have a topic. Other than Bruce's Wolfgang. Nothing wrong with Bruce's Wolfgang, because we can talk about that alone all night. Dry Heat 480 says, how you guys feel about matte finishes? I'm on the fence. I hate to see shiny spots that you can't do anything about it. Depends on the guitar. Like I don't care for a matte finish on a Les Paul if it's got a burst. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't like it. Kind of if it's aged to be more of a matte, that's a little different because it's still, semi-gloss, but high gloss. Like cherry top, it's gotta be a high gloss. A new Fender, shiny. But yet, some of the Ibanez I've seen where done a matte finish over the burst. Was it the Dragon's Eye burst? One I played a couple of months ago in the first review vids we did on this channel. Oh, I love that matte finish. It works on it. I think it works on the pointier guitars. The more traditional guitars, clear, glossier, and then as they get newer, less gloss. Yeah, exactly. Center saying clean set and guitars with a damp cotton rag. It's the best thing to remember with that paint. Yeah. Dab, don't rub. Yeah. Yeah, no elbow grease. Does the older generation enjoy guitars more than the younger lads? Hunter asks. Well, that's a good one. I'm going to say yes, only because there's not as much guitars in newer music. And most people, say half my age, so we'll say early 20s, late teens, early 20s. Guitars, other than Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift, guitars aren't really on their radar, I don't think. Like we got the Greta Van Fleets and stuff like that, but come on, that's a fringe in the overall pop world, right? And we're talking pop music, because even in the 80s, pop music, you look at the pop charts, there was Van Halen, and bands like that. Okay, Bruce, we'll talk about that in a minute. Fender Guru says, Ben, I'm getting those EVH strap lock eye things this week. Do I just screw them in or re-drill? Good question. I'm not the EVH guy myself, but from what I've seen, I think they should screw right in. I'm pretty sure. Like, just take your time. You may have to more or less get rid of just the threads or anything, because the bolts are going to be that one size bigger. But I don't think so. No. And Bruce says, yeah, no redraw. I didn't think so, because it would make sense that EVH is going to sell the size eye hook to match whatever the thread bore size is of the screws they use already for the strap buttons. Okay, yeah, like Bruce is saying, slowly screw them in, back it out. Sort of like I don't know if you guys have ever had to rethread a bolt before. If you strip the threads and you can fix them. Tap hole so it doesn't crack. Who was that? Hey, yeah, no worries, Fender Guru. So, tap and die. Tap and die. Yeah, thanks, Bruce. Yeah, brain shot. Hey, Michael Smith. It's a rare Monday night free-for-all, buddy. Michael Smith. Just got in his whole... Yeah. We've only been on about 10 minutes. So Bruce... I am losing my voice again. Bruce was asking how the gig went on Friday night. Good, in a word. Okay crowd, but we don't usually draw well there because it's enough of a place that most of our crowd and our friends, they don't like going there. Yeah. It's, you know, it's a dive bar. Let's call it a, you know, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, they pay well and we like playing there. So you play for mostly just the regulars. They're there and they have a decent amount of regulars. Richie picked up a set of stage lights for us on the way to the gig. And that was awesome. They were 3 pots per side. And the guy had already put LED bulbs in them. So that was awesome. They still put out some heat though, I'll tell you that much. We had the color cells for them. That was really cool. So we're actually lit up nice. If you guys are friends with me on Facebook, I updated my profile pic and my cover photo. Or they're isn't that terrible? New lights. It's from the gig. Duh. See? Yeah, sweet new lights. Yeah. On the other hand, when we were setting up sound system, something was not working out. One of the outs on the board, one of the main outs. So instead of running, you know, your mains left and right, which I was only doing it like mains left out on the board was to our mains, and main right out was actually to our monitors, because I was just daisy chaining 2 mains together and 2 monitors together due to lack of power amp channels, because we blew a power amp channel. Because all our power amps are dual channel, so we run dual mono essentially. But I put it down to 1 power amp for the night, and it was barely enough vocals. That was the one complaint we had, was the vocals could have been louder. But Richie was pushing his voice a bit too, and so it was getting, I could notice, a little bit quieter. And we actually turned down at one point. And Shane is a loud drummer, man. You have to play loud with him. Like, I had to play on stage left for the first time in I don't know how long, a couple of years. And I used to play on that side stage when I played with One Day to Live, and I hate it. And I've got really bad tinnitus in this ear as a result. And man, well, I was talking to Bruce on Saturday, and I don't know how many times on the phone, I don't know how many times I told him to repeat himself, because I was holding the phone against that ear. It was ringing so bad, I had a hard time falling asleep 2 nights in a row. It finally was better this morning, so yeah. Excuse me. So we had some PA issues, EQ and stuff. We got that figured out. Rest of the night went pretty good. Michael Smith, tell us a few of the tunes you guys played. Speaking of which, I think someone stole my set list the other night. I can't wear earplugs, Fender Guru. I wish I could, but when I sing, I can't hear myself with earplugs, and I sing off key. Plus, I find earplugs, all they do is block out guitar frequencies, and what I need to block out is drums. And yeah. Let me think. We did a couple of Traveling Wilburys tunes, Handle with Care and Rattled. Rattled, I love playing. We did Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. We did Lunatic Fringe. We did, who was it? Lou Reed, White Light. Or maybe it's Velvet Underground. Tom Petty, yeah, we did Wreck Me. Tragically Hip, Springtime in Vienna. Artur, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, your drummer plays like Bond. That's why I need 412 cabs. Yeah. Stones. We don't do a Stones tune. However, we do a Dandy Warhol song, Bohemian Like Me. If you guys don't know, it's a very Stonesy tune. In fact, the first time I heard it, I just said, forget it. I'm playing Keith Richards, and actually, What do you think's in tune? Grab this one because I know Michael Smith likes it. And by saying keying it, like, yeah, I'm not playing root notes. I'm just boom, like B, B. Yeah, just playing the middle of the chords. You know that number, Fender Guru? Yeah, I love that song. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little tone. I don't even know what the amp's set to. It's Telly Monday. Yeah, I'm getting a head start for, well, for Fender Guru. It's already Tuesday there, so. We did some Who. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, well, vintage guitar into a tube amp, right? Yes, with some overdrive, right, guys? It's not rocket science. Bruce says, for me today was Wolfgang Monday. Yeah. What else we do? Richie, we do Pinball Wizard, where, actually, I think there's a copy of that I posted on here before. Richie plays an electric 12-string for that. Hey, Jim Guidry's in the house. And our metal stage guy, you got your telly today. Sweet. Can't wait to check that out. Post something on it. Post something on it. Yeah, we do a Pinball Wizard, where I just kind of, as the second guitar player, because he's doing all the ding, 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 ding. Something like that. So yeah, what else did we do? We did Macy Gray's I Try. We covered that for the first time. Blue Rodeo's 5 Days in May. What else? Heroes. Gene Genie. Off topic, but do you own an Atari 2600 when it came out? I'm not quite that old. Well, I am not old. I got one secondhand, though. Yeah. I had one by, I don't know, 83, 84. Yeah, so. There we go. This thing's got, it has a fairly loud fan, I think. It sounds like an off-balance computer fan. Just turn my chair slightly sideways since the chair I'm sitting in has arms on it. It's not too easy. Old isn't the right word. Shush you. Yeah. I think, what else did we play? Oh, we did a bunch of Neil Young type stuff. Most of which I start. There's, of course, let's see if we go chronologically. Tone up, yep. Favorite Neil Young album? Fender Guru asks. Oh, dude. There's what, 59 albums to choose from or something like that? That's a good question. It depends, you know, like, am I into his, want to listen to his acoustic stuff, or do I want to listen to his harder stuff? Only one. I listen to Harvest a lot. I probably listen to Harvest more than, no, I'd probably go, Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Rust Never Sleeps, their live album. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, we do. That's Mr. Soul, Buffalo Springfield. We do. Tonight's the Night. We tried covering that, actually. That was on, we jammed that for, man, we tried doing that for a good month and a half, and it never quite worked out for us. That was on the list. That was on the list. Yeah, so we do Ohio. What's the other one we do? Something like that. Or, no, it's too high, so you gotta bend something. Because it's halfway. Yeah, which Downtown, the song he did with, what, Pearl Jam was backing him, I think. Old Man. Oh, man. I haven't played that in 20 plus years. Hey, Showman Blues is in the house. Artur 3, has anyone seen that new Eric Clapton documentary with Eric himself narrating? No, I haven't. I would be curious to check that out. Oh, Mark Taylor, that's a good one. Yeah, I've seen Spinal Tap. I lived Spinal Tap for a while, I swear. I don't do My Sharona. What's that? Nope. Something like that. Yeah, I don't. Apparently, I don't know it. Everyone's saying hey to each other. I try, Showman. I try. What the hell was it? Oh, yeah, I was annoying Rich. He's like, give me a sound level. So I'm like. I just wait. Can you name a good Nickelback song? Is there such a thing? No. No, I can't. No. Yeah, I would think so too. Yeah, just a lover boy. Oh, Canadian content. I know Loverboy tunes. I've never tried playing one. Man, that's something I got to bring to the table. We need to do a Loverboy song. Ooh. So that's what the gain is dimed on this thing. So that's as dirty as this thing gets. Turn Me Loose. Yeah, that was the song that was in my head, but unfortunately, I can hear the bass run. Working for the weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Street Fighting Man, one of my favorite Stones tunes. Trying to remember what key it's in. Oh, I used to know this. Oh, yeah, it's gone. Isn't that terrible? Damn. I used to play that song all the time, too. Boys Are Back in Town. I only know, what was it? Passage to Bank. Shush you, Hunter. I'm not doing any 80s Rush. Well, we're not doing any Rush. Well, let's see, what, one Rush tune? That Shattered. Yeah, I can't think of any Stones tunes. Hey, it's Mayhem's in the house. Yeah, I'm playing my telly now after playing yours. Or one of them. Oh yeah, the Mexican telly's where? At work. Have a good one, Fender Guru. Thank you. My other telly sounds, same tone settings. I'm just curious. Oh. See what the difference of the active pickups and yeah. And gang, do you know what the cool part about gigging with a vintage guitar nowadays, even in a dive bar? People assume it's just a Fender Pawn Shop series that's been relicked. Yes, I understand, Bruce. I can think of lots of Stones tunes. How to play them? Not so much. Please go back to prior comment. Dry Heat 480. If you like Spinal Tap, YouTube a video called Marshall 20. Hilarious with Nigel. I think I've seen, yeah, like he's reviewing the Marshall 20. Yes, I've seen that. That is freaking hilarious. Ooh, that's a little brighter, isn't it? David Ennis is in the house. I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot spankier. But then again, the strings on that thing, yeah, I just realized the strings are probably the better part of 2 years old on that thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll off some highs off that thing. Woo! I was really digging that tone earlier. Suppose I could check the tuning, eh? Gotta put new tuners on this thing. This thicker, I got like 9 through 46s, and it takes everything to get it up to E flat. Stiff. Nuts. There we go. Yeah, good to see you, David Ennis. I don't know if I said that earlier, or if not, I apologize. Yeah, so this was the main axe the other night. And if you guys don't know what we did to it, we got the wonderful brass nut from Showman installed. We got a need to shield this thing. Listen to that. Yeah, she's hot. So yeah, we got the modern style bridge with 6 saddles, so I can actually intonate it. And the 4-way switch. So we got bridge, middle for both pickups, neck, both pickups again out of phase Strat style. So bridge, both, the neck. Oh, now we got it working. And then what I was doing, songs that I normally use a humbucker in, I was using that out of phase Strat style. And what do we got going on here? Any string brand faves? Like, I assume, yeah, you mean size, like 9s, as opposed to like Ernie Balls or Dodarios, whatever. I like 9s. Ideally, I would use a 9 through 42, but because we tuned to E flat, I thickened up to a 46. Yeah, so it's tuned to E flat. And it still sounds way bright. And I think that thing's, the 67's tuned to standard. Anyone ever try the Fender Blues Junior Amp 4? Not yet. I'm planning on it maybe on Saturday. Somebody will do a review on one. Okay, Michael Smith, gotta run and all. Find some dinner, hit the hay. Yeah, dude. Get some sleep, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Always love talking with you, man. Shoot. Man, if I could do that double run, I am going to be gold. Ooh, that was so close to sounding really good. Also type. We talked about that. Let me think. I'm not referencing previous videos all the time to get you guys to watch them, by the way. It's more like I'm trying to remember what I said there because I liked my answer. Rich mentioned it best. So basically, you're looking at two kinds, Ernie balls and D'Addaros. Ernie balls sound that, so let's say 10%, 20% better than D'Addaros out of the box. But in no time, they drop, let's say, that more than 20% down to an sounding okay. Whereas D'Addaros, they don't sound quite as good initially as an Ernie ball, but they sound good longer. I used to use GHS back in the day, like in high school. I also broke a lot of strings, stopped using them, stopped breaking strings. Richie refuses to use them. He broke 2 the last time he tried to put a set on. Let's see, R2 tuned to the E9s, tuned to E flat 10s. Yeah, I would do that. Like I used to play with 11s, but I also used just Les Paul straight. I played nothing but Les Pauls, tuned to drop C, used 11s, the same kind that Rich uses in standard tuning. And that was partially for the floppiness. Plus he turned me on to 11s, but at that time I didn't play any lead at all. I was strictly rhythm, so it made sense. But yeah, I can't even use full sets of 10s anymore because of that G string. Because you guys hear, I am always on that G string like a Nashville picker. Can't help it. You know? I love doing that just because it makes my drummer Graham every time I do that because he just loves this country. I told Ben earlier the Wolfgang plays better than it looks if that's possible. Yeah. GHS used to be bulletproof in the 80s and 90s. I don't know, you know. I know I didn't like Dean Markley's back in the day. Yeah, I'm starting to get into D'Addaros more, and they got a lot of different ones. Unfortunately, Sean doesn't carry them because there's not enough string snobs. You know, the population density just isn't there for him to warrant carrying, you know, all the, like the balanced ones, and I can order them in. Oh, that's a great track, Showman. She came in through the bathroom window. I wish I knew it. So how'd that go? I remember we were doing Feeling Alright. It just got me thinking, you know, Joe Cocker covered it, Feeling Alright. Who originally did that? Stevie Winwood, right? Traffic. We play it C and F, but I can't remember the rhythm or which. Yeah, I can't remember how to play it. Run down dream, don't know it, dude. I don't know. Yeah. Just realized, I wonder if I can angle. I guess no, cut off my head. I was just thinking I can angle it down so you can see me playing a little more, or I can move back, but you won't be able to hear. What we got? Now I want to hear Running Down Dream. Yeah. I was honestly terrified Ben was going to hand me the telly today and ask me to play, so maybe I should get off the soapbox. This is true. This is true, Mayhem. Try to think of some of the other stuff we played the other night. We did Midnight Oils, Beds Are Burning. It's getting there. It's getting there. I already showed how I already did both the Bowie tunes earlier today. Huh. What's something else that I like playing? Oh, yeah. Need more gain. Yeah, what's the name of that song, Scott? And it's snowing there. I'm not surprised it's snowing here. Well, sleety, wet, snowy rain. But you're a lot further north than I am, so... yeah. I actually have a lot of family in Edmonton, Scott. I think I've got like half a dozen cousins and aunts and uncles and such, oh my. No, I haven't heard that. A slower version of Let's Dance. That'd be interesting. Oh, I'm Losing You. John Lennon. That's what it was. I'm losing you. That's it. Learned a little trick from Vince Gill, you know, Mr. Telly Player. If you're sounding a little too shrill, just knock down that tone just like 1 out of 10. Yeah, Scott's just talking about Bruce's Wolfgang getting those nice angles. Yeah. Thought I heard someone in the other room. Apparently not. And you guys were on Joe Wentz's show earlier. Johnny was talking about disco, and I said I'd play that for him tonight. He's not in the chat, but Johnny, if you're watching the replay. If you guys even figured that out, that was my attempt at disco. Apparently I'm not very good at it. You like that one, Bruce? David, if you just click on next to Bruce's name, you know, on the right hand side, you get the 3 dots or whatever. Click on go to channel. It'll open up in a new window or tab right to his page. It's just his screen name right there. Getting a nice growl since I backed some of the tone way off. It's about halfway. I can almost hear it. I don't even know what I'm playing. Just kind of, I always like that bend into a G chord on the 2nd fret. Ooh, I'm feeling crazy now. Play some riff-raff or something. Just start wailing. And you guys can just watch me do that for 2 minutes, right? Told you. Going a whim. I think you broke YouTube by buying that guitar, Bruce. Yeah, I don't know. There could be a Wolfgang in my future one day. I don't know. I just have no need for one. That's the problem. Yeah, floating trim, non-floating trim. that's a good comment. I'm going to read that. Oh, let's see. Scott Nickerson says, love the shape of a Wolfgang. To me, it's the newest classic. Yeah. Well, what's come out since? And that's no offense to that. Yeah, nothing's... Well, yeah, because I'd say Paul Reed Smith and then the Wolfgang, those are the last two advancements that people are looking to do. Slight buffering issues, Bruce says. Okay. Well, keep an eye on things. If it gets really bad, let me know. We'll cut her off, guys. We've been going almost an hour as it is. Yeah, never say with my tone that I'd ever have a problem cutting through a band. Jeez. Especially I just turn up tone. Man, love that. Yeah, they do make some Wolfgang hardtails, and they still have they have a locking nut and they have fine tuners on a Tune-o-matic. Something to behold. Something to behold. Man, yeah, I'm freaking loving this thing, and it's still not done getting upgraded. So, next, the volume pot. See, Ben, you are too logical. I, however, cannot play and is currently hiding 3 new guitars under my steps and an amp. Scratch. Want to get rid of scratchy putts? If you can hear that, the whistle, that's because it's actually starting to wear out. But scratch is gone. But yeah, this whole thing is... I think, yeah. Come on, right? I gotta do something about that. Well, if you want to store any of them here, Scott. Yeah, much cleaner on phase as opposed to in phase. I'm brain dead tonight, so like I say, busy day at work. And here's a random question for you guys. If anyone out there in YouTube land, I'm looking for a sticker, small, about, let's say about the size of a guitar pick, even a little smaller. You know, nothing really bigger than a guitar pick, of a lime. I'm looking for a sticker of a lime, about that size. If any of you comes across one, please get in touch with me. I will be more than happy to pay for postage. I really need a little sticker of a lime. Can it be a lion head? No, it needs to be a lime. Like the fruit. A lime. Green lime. Just a little sticker of a lime. I need a sticker of a lime. No, I want to put it on this. Right down there. Because this thing was a gift from my cousin, and that's his nickname. And he's a pretty well-known coach in the roller derby circuit, if you guys are familiar with roller derby. Scott, he's based in your town, dude. You guys, do you follow roller derby at all, Scott? Because my cousin, that's his nickname, Lime. And because he gave me such a wonderful gift, I want to have a little reminder right down there of him. Which would be funny if it came from Edmonton, Scott. And that was funny, like when you were asking, you needed to check on the cost of shipping a guitar to me from there, and I thought, man, I could ask him, but I really don't know I don't want to know what he paid to ship this thing to me on top of just giving it to me. So, for those of you who don't know the backstory, this was a gift because I retired my 67 from active duty for fear of it getting broken, stolen, what have you. He felt bad about it, so he gave me the 71 to gig with instead. So, but yeah, if you find one, Scott, oh dude. I just think, you get those sheets of stickers for those of you that have kids and stuff. If you happen to, one that's all covered in different foods, just look on it. If you happen to see a lime, say, I need that one for a random guy on YouTube. Thank you, Bruce, if you do. Lime. Wife saved me $2 US so I can send to Johnny Bean for a pic. Plus he is unleashing t-shirts and stuff. Want Ben's too. That's awesome, Scott. I appreciate it, buddy. Well, you're a Canuck and you have guitars, Scott. So it just makes sense that, that I saw a market, right? Yeah. Wife does day home. I don't know what day home is. Is that like daycare? She has tons of that stuff. Cool. I don't know what I'm playing anymore. What are we doing on time? We just hit the hour mark. So yeah. Anything else happening other than everyone loving Bruce's Wolfgang? We talked what, strings, and Dry Heat had a question about something a while ago, and I don't remember what the deuce it was. Sinner got his telly today, posted on Instagram. Oh, I know, Scott. That is true. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If I go out to Edmonton, I'm bringing this thing along to, you know, show the family. I flippin' love it. I flippin' will love it. Could use some new frets sooner than later. Man, those things are not very tall. Oh, I dropped my internet altogether. There we go. Error, try again. Yeah, didn't show that chat. Yeah, I typed in the chat. Hang on, drop in case it was just the app. So, looks like, yeah, weather's starting to pick up. Jim Guidry, I was just saying, have yourself a great rest of your night, buddy. If I didn't already. And I can't even reconnect to the chat here, so let's close that out. Yeah, I dropped internet altogether. I think the storm's coming back, so I think I'm gonna wrap things up. Quit while we're ahead, guys. Great hanging out. Good talking. Let me think who was in here. We got R2, R3 Locking Nut. Jim Guidry was just in. Bruce, Scott Nickerson, Dry Heat for